Hey. How's everybody doing? We have liftoff. To my amazing husband, I say thank you. How's everybody doing? We have liftoff. Thank you, baby. Okay. Let's give people a chance to come in. Yes, Instant Karma, you are more than welcome here. Please don't ever feel you're not. Yes, please. Under you. Hey, Hope, sweetie, how you doing? Trust this to go messed up today, eh? Why today of all days? It's been playing up for the last couple of days. And it's driving me absolutely bonkers. How are you doing, my darling Hope? I am okay. Nervous. Very nervous. Very, very nervous. Good. I'm glad you're both good. Yeah. Deep breath. Hey, Bliss, Chris. Thank you for coming back, honey. Thank you all for hanging in with me. And whoever's in the bushes, hello. You're welcome. Yeah. I swear I have the best subscribers on YouTube. You guys are like the best. So I'll probably give everyone, say, 10 minutes to get in. I know. And I'm going to put my story out before anyone decides they want to try and dig. Because I've seen what it's done to other people. And you know what? It's not even that bad a story. I got stronger from it. Like, I've seen what it's done to so many people. And I'm not going to give anyone that power. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? You're good. Nothing has been said yet due to technical difficulties. And if it weren't for my backstory, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I like the person I am today. I am so much stronger because of my past. And probably a little wiser too. Because I learned the person I didn't want to be. And that wasn't the person I was, but it was a person I could have become. And I did not want that. But today, I'm going to talk about it. And I hope you have Kleenex or a lot of tissues. Because it could become emotional at times. Especially when it comes to the part of being behind bars for Christmas. That was a wild time. Good. Who do we have here so far? We have Kendra, Instant Karma, Hope. I wonder if I have to go onto YouTube to do that. Yeah. I don't know if people are still over in Nonsense's stream. Is Nonsense still streaming? Okay, that's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just wondering, that's all. So we have a few people in the bushes here. Yeah, Molly's a constant problem. Like literally a constant problem, Molly is. I don't like her. She is not a good person by any means whatsoever. I miss you too, honey. Honestly, I really have. I miss you guys when I'm not streaming. I don't know what's gone on with me since I'm COVID, but I have been so ill. It's like I'll get a week or two where I'm okay, and then boom, I'm ill again. And like I'm all stuffed up. And oh, you could probably hear it. It's insane. And it's been the same since I got COVID last year. This long COVID shit, it is like just as bad as having it in the time. He was beautiful, Hope. It really is blessed, I know. Like, I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised. He was definitely a beauty. Oops. Okay. Oh, I believe she knows exactly what she's doing. Hey, Pam, how you doing, beautiful? I agree, Bliss. She knows exactly what she's doing. Molly don't have no certifications. Unless they print it off Google, that is. I'm doing okay, Pam. Just getting ready to start getting into things. So I'm gonna not look at the chat when I'm talking about this because I don't really want to go off track. Nothing yet, sweetie. There was a lot of tech difficulties at the beginning. My computer decided it wanted to crash. Definitely. Molly is all about the money. Money, money, and more money. She really doesn't have anything else. If it weren't about the money, she probably would give up. But then again, she likes controlling people too. So there's always that aspect to everything. Is my lighting okay, guys? How's my lighting look out here? And sound? Kendra, no one would believe her. Thank you. Nobody would believe her if she had real issues in life now. Hey, Elle, how you doing, beautiful? I feel for that kid. If someone kept calling me their prize child, I think I'd rebel. Actually, I know I'd rebel. I'd be getting a job at the Dollar Tree and start an OnlyFans account if that was my mother. Keep calling me a prize child like I'm a lump of steak. Who does that to their kids? Molly, go lightly, Pam. Yeah, $50 to get a wrench. Who charges people for a wrench? Wow. She is so above herself. It is ridiculous. I'd never charge people for a wrench. No way. That is awful. People do it voluntarily for you. I respect my mods. I have the utmost respect for mods and subscribers. The video I did about Molly. Ah. Yeah, there was a few of them though, wasn't there? Michelle. Oh, thank you, Hope. You're so sweet. Yeah, I felt for Michelle for a while there too, instant karma. But she turned out to be a problem all on her own. Michelle Sabate. No, I haven't. But my grandmother knew him. Oh, was you, Kendra? Hi, Clem. Clemson girl. How you doing, honey? Yeah, my grandma knew Tom Jones. And my grandfather, I believe, was friends with Shirley Bassey. Before my time, way before my time. Mm-hmm. Very much so, Al. I think a lot of moms did. Yeah, Shirley Bassey had an amazing voice. She was from Cardiff Bay, which is not that far from me. Maybe an hour's drive. Or what they called it back then was Tiger Bay. Trying to remember whose house my husband did work on. I don't know. If he's listening, he may come in and tell me. Hey, nonsense. I am so grateful for you all joining. This is going to be a wild one. Yeah. Bonnie Tyler. My husband worked on her house. Before you met me, of course. Because I would never let him live that one down without me meeting her. I hate him for that one secretly. Don't tell him, though. He built her garages for her cars. No worries, Kendra. She's got an amazing voice. I would have loved to have met her. Okay, I think this is a good time to get started. I can see you, Nanya. Hey, honey. Sorry, I missed you coming in just then. Yep, I can see you, honey. No problem. I was running late anyway because of the computer crashing. I've been having some issues with my PC lately. And I don't know why. So I'm going to maybe have to get it looked at. Or after Christmas, get a new one. Okay, guys. So do you have the Kleenex or tissues ready? Because we are about to start. Right. Yes, hello everyone coming in. Thank you all so much for joining. Please hit that thumbs up button. And I will get into it. So, this main story starts about when around, let me just check. It was 2006. And I was at home alone, and I was violently attacked. I don't know who the guy was. I was black and blue from the neck down to beneath my bottom. And it had been reported, and I was staying with friends. A few days after that happened, I decided that I wanted to see the woman who gave birth to me. The woman they biologically call mother. I got to her house, and they shut the door in my face. So that happened. Hey, Patty, sweetheart. So that happened, and I left. Now, I hadn't been to see my auntie in a while because she lived near to where my mother lived. And as you can tell, we didn't get on. We don't get on. I'm better off as far away from her as possible. So I went to my auntie's house, and there was nobody there. And I could tell that she'd either moved, it looked like she'd moved from there. So I asked somebody in the street if they knew her. They told me they knew her. And she died. This was in the November. She had died in the August, and nobody had told me. So the next 3 hours, I walked around in the rain, and it was hammering down. I went in the shop. I bought 4 cans of cider. I sat in the bus shelter. I walked around some more, and 2 police officers stopped me in the street. Now, by this point, I'd been walking around in the rain for 3.5 hours. And they said to me, "Are you okay?" Well, I took one look at them and I said, "No, I'm not okay." This is where I make the biggest mistake of my life. I look at these coppers and I say to them, "I'm going to kill her. I'm going to camp outside her house. I'm going to watch her. I'm going to put her through every inch of pain that she has put me through in my entire life." Now, it's fair to say this woman had put me through a lot of pain. And they decided that I wasn't safe to be on the streets. So they took me into the cells. They took away all my clothes. And obviously they could see the bruising, the bite marks, the belt marks. It was bad. But all I kept saying was that I was going to kill her. And at that time, I think I could have done it. 1 second. I thought I had everything here, but I don't. So This was at, it's got to be 9, 10 o'clock at night now. I've been in the cells in a paper overall for the last hour. And a lawyer comes in and generally he tells me I'm going to jail and I could be there for a very long time. Oh, truth, this could be a bit of a harsh one for you. I'm so sorry. So I spent the night in the cells and they took me off to Eastwood Park, which is a women's prison. Where I spent 3.5 months. November, December, and January. The solicitor told me I was looking at 10 years. And I thought I was. I honestly thought that I was going to be in jail for 10 years. Just for saying the words that I'm going to kill her. Mind you, I probably didn't help when I explained how I was going to kill her. To a police officer. Yes, major trigger warnings. I should really put a banner up, shouldn't I? How do I do that? Let's just see if I can do this. Oh, I should have done this, shouldn't I? Oh, for sure. I was a mess. Have I done it? Right, there we go. So I had a lawyer who didn't ask for bail. He told me there was no point going for bail. Yeah, we don't. But I shouldn't have said it to a cop either. I look back now and I think, how ridiculous was it for me to say that to a police officer? How ridiculous was it for me to say that I was going to give her every inch of pain that she's ever given me in my entire life? My auntie was amazing. She was my mum. She was the one who treated me like she cared. But I swear the lawyer I had been dragged in off the street because they weren't even asking for bail. He didn't care. He said I was going to get locked up forever. If they hadn't had to have someone step in for my lawyer, I would probably still be in jail today. It wasn't until a barrister came in, which is a higher ranked sort of lawyer, who said if we have to go to Crown Court, then we will leave this one and go straight into Crown, and all he had to do was put his wig on. I swear to God, this lawyer knew more about my life and what I had been through than I knew. He reminded me of things I'd forgotten about. And somehow he had my entire history. She's never been my mum, Pam. I wanted her to be. And at that moment in time, I needed her to be. But she wasn't. I'm okay, Pam. I'm okay, Nanya. I'm okay. When you've been through something like this, you can pick two ways. You can decide to let it destroy your life, or you can let it make you a better person. And I decided I was going to be a better person for it. I decided from that day on that I could get through anything. When I got through that, I knew that she was with me. And I know that she's always with me. And I know that she would want me to be happy. And she would want me to be a better person than that woman ever was to me. I knew the mother I didn't want to become. And every day I know that I will never lower myself to the standards of that woman. And it took me a long time. It took me a very long time to come to terms with the fact that she would never be the mother I needed. It took me having to cut her out absolutely, completely, to realize that she was never going to be the mother I needed her to be. That woman was cruel. The way she treated her own children, the way she treats her own partners, her friends, is not a woman I would want to be. Every day I know who I am. And I am not her. I am stronger than she will ever be. I will show kindness and compassion before I show hate. And you know what? I forgave her. I forgave her for everything. And then I moved on. Because I can't live with that sort of hate in my heart. My children will have everything that I didn't. They will have the life that I didn't. And I would rather sit up here and tell you my story than have somebody try to contact these people and have them act like they were the victims. Because they were never a victim. And I'm no victim either. There was a while there where I didn't think I was going to make it. But while I was in that cell, I had time to think. So much time to think. And I realized so much about me. And back then I didn't know about EDS. I didn't know, well, I knew I was dyslexic then, but I didn't know I had EDS. This was well before my wheelchair days. But I knew that whatever was thrown at me, I may get knocked down for a little bit, but when I get back up, I get back up stronger. And I may not have the best teeth, and I may not be perfect, but I shouldn't expect myself to be. I'm allowed to make mistakes, and I'm allowed to learn from my mistakes. Some people say that I can be blunt. Some think I can be harsh. Warner, me too, honey. Me too, honey. Welcome to the club. But I know that whatever's thrown at me, I can get through it. When it came to becoming disabled, I thought that was over. That was me over. But it's not. Just because I need a wheelchair to get around doesn't mean it's the end. I am still breathing. I can still kiss my kids goodbye in the morning and good night before they go to bed. And every day, the first and last thing I say to my children is, I love you. Because no matter what happens, what life brings at me, they will know the first and last thing I said to them would be, I love you. And I know that each and every one of you here, you can do it too. You also have this strength within you. And I will always, always say to you that you can do this, no matter how hard. Because when I was looking at 10 years, I thought my life was over. I came out of prison. I met my husband. I fell in love. And I've never looked back. And no matter how hard things have got, he has been right there with me. I don't know how. And I often think he must be crazy. Because, trust me, I've given him hell. But I don't need a man to survive. I want him. There is nothing in this world that you need. And you should always, always know that you can do it no matter what. He is a part of my life that I wouldn't want to live without. Because he is my rock, my best friend. Everything I could ever dream of. And I couldn't ask for a more amazing man. Marrying him was the most incredible thing in my life. Well, one of the most incredible things in my life. Aside from my children, that is. I went through the case system. And that was rough. Those places are not good places. Those people in those places, they're not good people. There are things that could be said about those places that I would rather never talk about again. My husband knows, obviously. But there are people there who I believe were locked up after I left. Hey, Miss Lee, how you doing? Every day before I go to sleep, I do one thing. I think about 5 things that made me smile that day. And most of those 5 things sadly, the ones that I lived in were party. Watching my children smile, making them laugh, just having cuddles when they're not feeling well, is the highlights of my day. Is what tells me that I'm doing something right. They really are a party. The places I live, they closed down now. Thank God. Thank God now they closed down. I keep seeing EKC on Twitter, and she's saying that Nat's crimes will end up in the newspaper. Why weren't they in the newspaper? That means she's not real. Well, nothing that happened to me ended up in the newspaper. Nothing that I went through went in the newspaper. Why would Nat's? Because things like that ain't done in the UK. And that is why I'm saying to her, it doesn't end up in the news. This stuff doesn't end up on the front pages of the newspapers here. And she doesn't get it. And no matter how many ways I tell her that it doesn't work that way here, The privacy laws here are way different to what they are in America. You don't commit a crime and end up on the front page or the center page. You don't get arrested and end up in the newspaper. But I have sat here for almost 2 years now, and I've watched people's stories being outed by others. I've watched people torn down. EKC seems to have a massive problem understanding that. They don't, Pam. I know. I've been at it now for what, 2-3 days? It's just like, it can. But I'm not going to let anybody take my story and use that to weaponize against me. If anything, maybe by telling my story, will help someone else. If anybody ever needs to talk about anything, I am always here. I would never, ever share your stories with other people. But please don't suffer alone. Don't ever suffer alone when there is somebody here you can talk to. And if anything comes out of this, is that anyone who does need someone to talk to knows they can go somewhere. Yes, Nanya, definitely. And that's what I want this to be. I want this to be a place where you can talk about what you want to talk about and feel safe. Yes, Pam, definitely. Anybody is welcome here. Anybody. Even EKC. I don't hold a grudge. I'm so glad, Hope. Thank you, Instant Karma. I have met some amazing people. All of you are so amazing. I didn't come to YouTube looking for friends. I was looking for a hobby. But I found friendships. For sure, Patty. Yeah. I can honestly say I have met some of the most incredible people here. And some not so incredible. But if anybody ever needs to talk, I will never turn you away. Definitely, Nanya. Definitely. It is far better to use your energy on good than it is bad. But to have good, there's always going to be bad. There is an equal balance in life. To have the good, the bad always comes too. But it's how you get through the bad that matters. It's how you stand up on the other side of the bad that really matters. Back then, things were really rough. But it showed me who I wanted to be. It showed me the kind of person that I wanted to be. And that is what I've done for every day since. I will never forget the day I got out. I will never, ever forget the day I got out. Yes. Yes, Nanya. That is so true. You know, I look at this young girl, Shaquilla, beautiful young girl with a beautiful name. So sad what has been done to her. And I think to myself, what would I do if my children were there? And I think I would sit my child down. I would say to them, you need to tell me what happened. I love you, but this needs to be faced. You can't do something like what has been done to this young girl and walk away from it scot-free. Their parents should be saying to their children, I will stand by you. I cannot protect you, but I will do my best to be there for you. And that is what a parent who teaches their kids right from wrong would do, in my opinion. You can't take somebody's life and expect to live yours without consequences. That is definitely something I learned. That no matter what you do, everything has consequences. It's how you choose to deal with them. And I hope I would be that kind of parent, that I would stand by my child, but I couldn't stand in front of them for this. And when they have faced their consequences and they've done what needs to be done, then we sit down and have another conversation and see where it goes from there. My heart breaks for that dad. To see his daughter in such a vulnerable position, no dad should have to see that. That video should never have been all over the internet. I know that it needed to be, but also it shouldn't have been because of her dad. And I'm going to be talking about her soon, because we need to keep her name. We need to keep her name alive until it's dealt with properly. And we can't let the authorities forget about her, because we know that it's happened before and it will again. And it is so sad. But if you're ever feeling alone, you ever need somebody to talk to, please reach out. Don't ever be ashamed of what you things to talk to me about. There's nothing that can shock me. 3.5 months is a long time to be in a cell, when everybody's telling you that you're looking at 10 years. It's a long time. I didn't know I was going to get out the day I got out. I honestly didn't know. Because the way everybody was talking, I was done for. We all have hope. We all have something to live for. You just got to remember what it is. There's never nothing. And I promise you that. There is never nothing to live for. Every day you'll have something new, no matter how bad it gets. Oh, bless. But look, you're here with us now, sharing your story. And I am so glad that you are here. I'm so glad that you're here. For every storm, there's always a rainbow. I'm so glad, Rubber Chicken. So glad. Oh, Pam, I am so sorry, honey. And you're new here, Rubber Chicken. Welcome. I'm so sorry, Pam. I know how that feels. I thought I was alone for the longest time, only to realize that I wasn't. And like I said, the most amazing people I've met here. It took me a year to post my first video. A year. I would record them, and then I would delete them. And then I would record another one and delete it. And eventually I just thought, right, post. It's now or never. They really are nonsense. Yourself included nonsense. But do you feel better, Pam? Did that make things better for you? And you wanna? I don't think feelings are supposed to be understood because they're yours. And only you can know how you're feeling. And only you can know why you feel that way. Hey, Revival, welcome, honey. How many likes have we got on this video then, guys? 2. Come on. We can get more than 2 on there. We can get more than 2 thumbs up on there. We got 13 here. Oh, we got 12 thumbs up. Brilliant. But no matter how hard things get, there is always an end to it. You guys show me so much love. And I am ever so grateful. I see 13 too. Wow. Thank you. You guys are all amazing. So who's not subscribed then? How many here are not subscribed? Can we get that number up a little bit? I'm glad I found all of you. I'm glad I found each and every one of you. And like I said, everybody's welcome here. I don't hold grudges. I may be peed off for a day or two, but then it's gone. There's no point holding on to grudges. Thank you, Patty. You know, I thought it was going to be harder telling this story. And I'm glad that I've shared it with you. And I know that my husband is out there listening. That is amazing, Warner. Thank you, Hope. One thing I never try to be is fake. You may see me on a bad day, but we all have them. Babe, if you're there, press hi in the chat. He's not a very good talker on computer. Is he going to say hey? I will always be real with you guys. I will always be honest. He may not be watching. He may be playing his game. It does make a difference, Warner, doesn't it? Babe? Was you diagnosed when you were younger, Warner? Oh, 42. I was 37. I will, Pam. He may have fallen asleep. Or he's playing his game. Yeah, I was, who was I diagnosed by? I can't remember the doctor I was diagnosed by. What are they called? There's plenty of time, rubber chicken. I don't delete. Very rare I delete anything around here. I've got to roll a cigarette, guys. 1 second. Yes, I did, Bliss. You know, the day that I came across it, I was feeling really, really low. And I started listening to that. And I was blown away. I'm gonna play that for us now. I'm gonna play it. I'm really gonna play it. Let's do it here. That song is amazing. Right, I'm gonna need someone to tell me what the sound is like. I'm probably gonna have to turn mine down. Hang on. I think that it was you who posted it, and like I was blown away. This song is amazing. If you haven't heard this song before, guys, mind blow. You can't hear the song, Warner, or me. Oh, hang on.
Don't think you're a fighter. Only got.
Then some of the comments were amazing. Hi, Teresa, honey. How you doing, sweetie? When I read some of the comments, I was crying just over the comments. Like, so incredible. Was she Hope? You're going to have to tell me, Hope. You're going to have to fill me in on that one. I want to say a massive thank you for everyone who's been here today to share my story. It is brilliant, Rubber. It is a fantastic song. Yeah, definitely, Hope. No worries, Teresa, honey. Always replay, honey. Yeah. Hey Trisha, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for being here, Pam. I am so grateful to each and every one of you. And I hope in the future I can be as much help as you guys have been to me. And I mean that. I really do hope that if you ever need anybody, that you will reach out. I'm glad, Hope. I am, thank you, Teresa. It got a bit rocky there for a little bit, but we got through to the other side. And I know that everything I've made it through, that you guys can do it too. I sometimes see people on YouTube, people like Michelle, and it gets to me. When I see people like Michelle and how much help she needs, it gets in up here, and I can't stop thinking about it. And I find myself checking to make sure that she's okay. Like, I know that if I speak to her, nothing would come back from it, because I can't give her the help that she needs. But I hope that she gets the help that she needs. I will always be here for anybody. And I know that I'm going to have days where I have a bad day and I'll probably say something ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Bless. That means so much. So much. We can all have bad days, Karma. It happens. We can all say the wrong thing or make the wrong decision. And it's just part of being human. Definitely, Teresa. Now, there's some people I will never have respect for. When it comes to the people like Molly Golightly or House of Williams, I'm sorry, but no, they will never have my respect. There's a few people I've had disagreements with who I think are still amazing people. And we've fallen out from time to time, but we always end up talking again. But when it comes to the likes of Molly Golightly, no, I could never have a respect for a woman like that. When all she wants to do is bring other women down. Oh, it does, Trisha. Really does. Definitely, Teresa. Definitely. Oh, really has been crazy. For sure, Pam. Absolute get a trash. She will put a woman down just to make herself feel better. And that is not the kind of person I want to associate myself with. I will never associate myself with someone who enjoys putting other people down. And you can see them coming from a mile off. And the ones who hide it, their masks fall rather quickly. You get those people who think they're hiding it. They don't do so well hiding it. That's okay, Teresa. You know how great this is where you're telling each other you got each other's backs? That's what we should be doing. Hear what you're saying to each other in the chat is what we should be saying to each other. For sure, Hope. For sure. No, me either, Al. And that's one of the big things I've got against Molly. The way that she attacked their mother. And I cried when I did that video. Because that broke me. The way that she attacked a mother whose babies were taken off this earth. How do you do that to another mother? How does anybody do that to another mother? Calling Summer Wells her cash cow. No, that's trashy. That's a little girl. I struggle with that, Teresa, I gotta be honest. I do get emotionally invested. Yeah. That broke me, bless. Oh, she is, Hope. Sometimes that's the best thing to do, Pam. Sometimes you have to press that block button. Sometimes it's the only thing you can do. It took me a while to learn that one. Yeah, Pam. Yeah, that's bad. came across a video, I think it was yesterday. A woman who was found after 51 years. And I said to my husband, if she can be found 51 years later, then there is still hope for other missing children. If she can be found 51 years later, then there's other children out there who could be found. Thank you, Nonsense. And Nonsense, I love what you stand for. You have tried to show that Dre isn't the person Molly has painted her to be. And that was important. Yes, Pam, that's the one. She had no idea. She had absolutely no idea she was missing 51 years. That is a miracle. She did. My heart breaks for Dre. And that little boy. I can't stop thinking about that little boy. That's his daddy. How do they justify saying all of those things when those children are going to see that one day? They don't care about the fact those children will see that. They will see the lies and the hate. And they could end up being so confused about what's real and what's not. How do they do that? How do they justify it? How do they sleep at night? When you look at other videos of Dre and Marvon together, they looked happy. I've seen videos where Marvon is joking around and they're both laughing and joking. And they look really happy. Didn't you hear me say hi in the chat?
Probably upstairs or something.
Come and say hi.
Try to deal with monster, or I should say to kill monster.
You need to come down. And here he is, everybody. Hello, Habs.
Hello. Because Elsie may basically ripped their whole show up.
Oh no. Oh no. My darling, beautiful daughter has destroyed her bedroom floor. Mr. Welsh Rose. She's only gone and ripped all her flooring up, guys. Why this time of the year? Yeah, my precious girl Elle has destroyed her bedroom floor. We now have to get new flooring for a bedroom. Hi, Mr. Welfrose.
Right. Why the end of the tiny bars?
Hubby is sorting my medication out. Do you want me to help?
No, they're just tiny bars. I don't even know why they tiny.
Can't believe she destroyed her bedroom floor, guys. She's having a destructive streak tonight. She has them now and again. Nonsense does take the high road, yes. Nonsense definitely inspires me to want to do better on my channel. That's for sure. I always want to come with facts. And when I see Nonsense making sure that she goes all out to make sure she has the facts, it definitely inspires me to do better. And that is all you can be, Nonsense. Once my vape batteries get here, I'm giving these things up too. But right now I got dodgy batteries, so we just gotta wait for them to be delivered. Do you want to give up smoking, Instant Karma? She's okay, Rubber Chicken. Well, when I start giving up, I'll be vlogging about it on my other channel. Maybe you'd like to do it at the same time. We could all do it together and vlog about it. Keep each other going. That would be cool. Well, I'm waiting for my batteries to be delivered. Yes, definitely Nonsense. Yes, Hope, we could all do it together. I'm currently waiting on batteries to be delivered. Everything else I've got here. And we can all encourage each other to keep going. My other channel is Welsh Rose Life with EDS. Yeah, that's right now. So, no, they're just, they are just tobacco. I roll my own. But yes, we could all join together to do it. Well, whenever you're ready, Karma, you could join in. And you hope whenever you're ready to start. Awesome. Anybody who wants to join, when you're ready, just let us know when you're ready and you can start then. That could be a good idea, Hope. Start the first of the year.
I'm not starting the first of the year. I always give up.
Karma, you can do it. I have faith in you.
Well, that's going to be a New Year's resolution.
I don't make New Year's resolutions.
I know. No, I don't. I break them 5 minutes after the New Year.
That's amazing, Al. That is so tough on your dad, though. I'm so sorry. Mine too, Hope. You don't have to give up vapes, Trisha. Hi, Clem. Oh, Karma, come on. You can do it. I got faith in you. 1 second, guys. I just got to take something. Oh. That's nasty. Yeah, that's why the first would be good, Hope. Okay, baby. We can all keep each other uplifted and encourage each other to keep going. I like, what is that I like? The fizzy cherry. I like the fizzy cherry and the mixed berries and grape. And I like the donut one too. It's a lemon donut. Sorry, Clem, I got really caught up in that then. We're talking about quitting smoking. These nasty, horrible things. Then you should definitely join us, Clem. Definitely. And we could all get together maybe once or twice a week when we start, and maybe a bit more if people need it. If you need more sort of encouragement, we could do it more than twice a week. Okay, bless Chris. Thank you for joining, honey. I am so glad you joined. That would be great, Al. Yes, definitely, Bliss Chris. Have a wonderful evening, and I shall see you in the next. Good night, sweetie. What is the time here? Is it midnight already?
Yep.
Oh, wow, guys, it's midnight already. Yeah, we need to make this a plan then, guys. You in the UK, Trisha? Ah, cool. Yeah, it's getting darker early now, isn't it, Al? Which I'm really glad of with the children, actually, because I mean they get to sleep a little bit earlier normally. When they're not destroying their bedroom floor, that is. And I think I'm going to call it a night too, guys. I need to get a little sleep. Oh, that is so cool, Trisha. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I hope you have an amazing night. And I will do another live soon. Maybe tomorrow. Good night, all. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do on your way out. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Elle, Nanya, Nonsense, Rubber Ducky, Trisha, everybody, Pam, Pat. Good night, all. Good night, everyone.